Now, number one question on the screen. In this case, husband, that is Mr. Belfer, was working in salon. During holiday, he and his wife, Mrs. Belfer. So there are two characters, Mr. Belfer and Mrs. Belfer, to England to enjoy the leave. When Mr. Belfer was returned to Ceylon, his wife was advised to remain in England due to the ill health. Mr. Belfer agreed to send a sum of 390 per month for probable expenses for maintenance. Okay. For some time he sent the amount, but afterward difference arose between them, which resulted their separation, and allowance fell into the arrear. So class, tell me that in this particular case, whether wife will, in one way we can say, can wife file the case, can wife file the case for money in this case? Tell me class, a very important part. This is very simple question. Yes, class. So class, in this case, that is very simple. First of all, we have to just find the concept that is hiding in this question. So the concept is, that is legal relationship. Okay. So what is legal relationship? So we know that in a contract, if an agreement is made between the parties, so there should be the legal agreement. So if between the party there is a legal agreement, then it can be easily convert into the contract. So in this case, as we can see here, between husband and wife, there cannot be the legal relationship. Okay. So in this case, we can easily say that in this case class, the wife can file the case for money. The answer is no. So because this is not a contract. Why? Because this is the social relationship between husband and wife. It's a social duty whether husband will pay or not. Suppose in the same case, if the case is of your, we can say, about the divorce. So after divorce, the maintenance is always there. So after divorce, if the maintenance is ordered by court to the husband, in that case, if the husband is not giving, the wife can file the case. So in divorce and maintenance gain, they can file the case, otherwise no. So in this case, the answer will be no. So this is very famous case, class, very famous case. Okay, this is very important and the famous case for your this one. Okay, now next question, class, as you can see here, in the case of Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company is an illustration of a contract arising, okay, out of the journal offer. As per fact of the case, company issued an advertisement in a newspaper about its product, that is the smoke ball, a preventive medicine against the influenza. In the advertisement, the company offered 1,000 as compensation to anyone who contract influenza and cold after having used the smoke ball according to the printed direction. The advertisement also contained the sum of 1,000 has been deposited with Alliance Bank to show the sincerity of the company. A lady, Mrs. Carlyle, relying on the advertisement, used the smoke ball as per direction, and she sued the company to claim the compensation because company is not ready to give the £100 that was promised by the company. So tell me, class, can lady claim or not? Yes, class, tell me. So class, in this case, as we can see here, this is basically a what? Journal offer. Okay, what is this? This is basically a journal offer. So what is simple offer? What is invitation to offer? Okay, and what is journal offer? So there is a basic difference. If we talk about the normal offer, so normal offer, if Nikkita ma'am is offering that I just want to sell my car, this is called offer. Journal offer, suppose if I just call 5 to 6% that I just want to sell this car, that is called journal offer. And invitation to offer, suppose if I just add in the newspaper, this is called this one. Okay, so class, in the case of Carlyle versus Carbolic Smoke Ball Company, as we can see here, that in this case, first of all, company have to give £100, that was the promised money. Okay, £100 to the old lady. The company is saying that this is a journal offer, we are not liable, but this is not true. because this is invitation to offer, or this is a journal offer. So if you are creating the journal offer, if anyone accepting, it means you have done a contract with them. So that's why this is a contract, and company have to pay that much of amount to the old lady. So this is important. Okay. Done, class? Now, tell me, class, in this case, Gauri Dutt, okay, sent his servant, okay, sent his servant, that is Lalman Shukla, to search his missing nephew. After Lalman Shukla left in search of the boy, it means Gauri Dutt issued the handbill announcing a reward of 5,000 to anyone who might find out the boy. Lalman is ignorant of the such reward. He claimed the reward. And this Lalman Shukla just searched the boy. So tell me the right answer. Yes, class, tell me. So class, in this case, see, when the Gauri Dutt have sent the servant, so on that time he has not rewarded any award, okay. But after sending servant, then he just highlight the award. So in that case, when the offer is not communicated, or if the offeree, we can say, if he have a no knowledge, he cannot claim the money. So that is happened in this case. So L was ignoring such award. He claimed the reward. So Lalman Shukla will not get any reward because the communication of offer was not reached to the Lalman Shukla. That is the only reason. Okay. Now, minor Dharmodash mortgage his house, that is rupees 20,000, received 10,500 from the mortgage. Subsequently, the mortgagor sued for setting aside the mortgage on the ground of his minority at the time of execution of mortgage deed. Tell me, class, in this case, whether the minor that he have done the contract, that is valid or not, and tell me the famous case of this particular example. So class, first of all, this is a very famous case. The case name is, that is, Mohori BV versus Dharmodash Ghosh case. Okay, in this case it was held that if any minor will do the contract, that cannot be called as a contract. This is a void ab initio. Okay, void ab initio means void from the very beginning, and the lender, that the person who have given money to the minor, he cannot take the refund. So this is the conclusion of the case. Cool. Now next, an old lady by deed of gift granted certain property to her daughter. The terms of the deed stipulate that R will pay 635 to A's sister C. Okay, so here a lady give deed to the daughter. Okay, suppose this is a gift to the daughter. The terms of the deed that the daughter, right, will pay, suppose A sisters is S, 635 to the sister. On the same day, R entered into the agreement with C to pay the sum directed by A. The triplet sum was, however, not paid. C sued to recover it. R contended no consideration was moved by C to him. It means this sister was C. Okay, sister was C. Okay, and the daughter was R. So class, tell me, if there is a contract between this grandmother and the daughter, okay, when the property was this one A, the annual price just given A by to C. A very simple thing I'm just explaining you in my language. Suppose this is A person, this is B person. A have given this land to the, suppose, his daughter. Okay, A was giving C, suppose 10 lakh EMI A have to give C. Only 6 lakh A have given to C from that property. 4 lakh is remaining. So if A is giving that property to B, so now B will have to pay 4 lakh to the C person. This is what exactly happened in this case, nothing else. Okay, so it basically means if you are giving any property, if any liability is there, that liability will be also transferred. So this is exactly what happened in this case. Cool. For ex sister marriage, Y accepted invitation in the ground X book a table in a costly hotel where marriage take place. Due to some reason, Y could not attend. So which type of contract is, first of all, this is a valid contract or not? Tell me, class. So class, in this case, first of all, no contract is made. Okay, no contract is made between X and Y because this is just a social agreement. That